Hello good people, and welcome back to my channel. This is GameTender, and today I will be talking about Nintendo Switch 2 as the console was finally officially revealed last week. There are plenty of things to discuss, so I will go through what we know about the hardware, games, release date, and price of the new hybrid console from Nintendo. Although we don't have that many details coming directly from Nintendo, apart from what we could see in the reveal trailer, we have a lot of interesting information coming from what I would say are pretty credible sources. So, let's dive in. The first thing we have to talk about is, of course, the reveal trailer of the Switch 2. Just like an insider Nate DeHate teased, Nintendo has finally revealed their new console last Thursday in a short trailer. Yep, it looks like we're actually gonna get Switch 2 before GTA 6.
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Anyway, back to the topic. In the reveal video, we can see the design of the console, which is now all black, with only the analog stick on the left Joy-Con being highlighted with blue color, while the analog stick on the right Joy-Con being highlighted with orange-ish color. The new console is visibly bigger than the original Switch, and it now has two USB-C ports, as well as an improved stand. That's good news for many people, including me, who enjoy playing in tabletop mode. We also got to see the new dock, which is now curved, but overall doesn't look very different from the one that came with the OG Switch. Now, let's talk about Joy-Cons. They are also bigger than the ones from the original Switch, with a completely new mechanism when it comes to attaching them to the console. Unlike the old Joy-Cons, rather than slide and lock in place, the ones for the Switch 2 use magnets to simply snap in place from the side. When you look at the right Joy-Con, you can also see an extra button, but we're not sure what is its purpose yet. Another thing that we have to mention when talking about new Joy-Cons is the optical sensor that we can find on both of these controllers, and it is located near the SL button. So, what does it mean? Well, basically, you should be able to use a detached Joy-Con in the same way you use a mouse while gaming on a PC. This could be an absolute game changer for playing strategy and FPS games on the Nintendo system. Now, let's talk a bit about what's inside the new Switch. While we don't have any official information directly from Nintendo, we will have to rely on rumors and leaks for now. The new system is rumored to have 12GB of RAM, and it is widely believed that Switch 2 will utilize an Nvidia system on a chip, or in shortcut SoC, which combines the GPU and CPU. Supposedly, we should expect the new Switch to be on a similar level as PS4 or Xbox One in terms of performance. As for the resolution, it's expected that Switch 2 will be able to achieve up to 1080p in handheld mode and up to upscaled 4K in docked mode. As for the screen, yes, we would all love to see an OLED panel on the new Switch, but according to some of the insiders, this is not likely to happen as Switch 2 will have an LCD panel instead, with the reason behind this being the price of the new console. But, as I mentioned already, these pieces of information are not officially confirmed by Nintendo yet. In any case, if you want to find out more about the technical aspects of the Switch 2, I highly recommend you to check out Digital Foundry, as these guys really know what they are talking about and they go over a lot of details. Shout out to Digital Foundry. So, what about games? First of all, Switch 2 will be backward compatible with most of physical and digital copies of your games from the original Switch. We have of course been expecting this, but now it's officially confirmed by Nintendo. But what about actual Switch 2 games? At the end of the trailer, we get a glimpse of the new Mario Kart game. It's a very short look, but if you ask me, the game looks pretty damn good. Unfortunately, this is all we saw from Nintendo in terms of games, and we will now have to wait until the Nintendo Direct that will take place on the 2nd of April. Until then, we don't know for sure what other first-party titles are expected to accompany Switch at launch. Will we see new Zelda or Pokemon game? Well, I guess we'll have to wait. However, there are plenty of leaks coming from insiders like Ecstasis regarding some third-party titles, specifically games from studios that are owned by Microsoft. It's no secret that Microsoft wants to release its games on other platforms, as we already saw this happening with some of their titles being released on PS5 and more to follow. And now, we're hearing rumors that there's a bunch of Microsoft games coming to Switch 2. According to multiple insiders, the games that we should expect to see making their way to the new Nintendo console are Microsoft Flight Simulator, Halo the Master Chief Collection, Diablo 4, Starfield, Fallout 4, and an unknown Call of Duty title. Ecstasis has also mentioned that Elden Ring and Tekken 8 are being ported for Switch 2. But again, as credible as some of these insiders might be, we still don't have any official confirmations. And last topics I wanted to talk about in this video are the release date and price of the new console. As I mentioned earlier, There is a Nintendo Direct taking place on the 2nd of April, where Nintendo will showcase Switch 2 and the games that we are so desperately waiting to see. After that, there will be a Switch 2 Experience Tour that will take place in multiple cities around the world between the 4th of April and the 1st of June. So I think it's fair to say that we can expect Switch 2 to release at some point during the summer, with some sources estimating it to be as late as September. As for the price, again, we don't have any official information from Nintendo, and we will have to wait for the price reveal until the 2nd of April, but it is heavily speculated that the price tag of the new console will be set at $399 USD, possibly even $499 USD. And with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think about Switch 2 in the comments. And if you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel, as Nintendo Switch 2 is one of the topics I will be covering in the future, and I would really appreciate your support. Until next time.